Medieval is this new medieval movie that hit theaters. To be honest, this is one movie I went into completely blind, didn't know anything about this film, and I was bored to tears by it. I actually almost fell asleep during this movie. Actually, I won't even say almost. I did. I fell asleep for about 10 minutes, woke up. So, I this movie's not good. And I don't know. I didn't really have high expectations from this for this movie, but this movie, from the moment it started, I knew it was bad, and that's because this movie starts with an action scene that is so terribly edited that I can't even tell what the fuck happens in it. There's an actor in it who I thought was Chris Pratt, and I was very shocked because this is a movie where that requires a deeper level of performances that Chris Pratt does not do. The actor was not Chris Pratt; he was just some random background character. But because it was so poorly shot and edited, this action scene, I couldn't tell you whether or not that was Chris Pratt just by looking at the scene, and that's really bad. Like it's just there's a lot of action like that in this movie. This movie's very ugly shot, and it's just a generic medieval movie. Like there really isn't anything to it. I mean, even the title, like medieval, like what is that? Like what does that say about the movie? Oh, nothing. Okay, well it's just a boring movie. And I'm not saying you can't have a generic title. I mean, Gladiator is a pretty generic title, but Gladiator is one of the best movies of all time. Excellent movie, freaking amazing, right? But this movie was awful, awful, awful movie. It's poorly paced. It's just. It's weird. This also movie has a pretty good cast. You got people like Michael Caine in this movie, and they're just not doing their best. This movie was just pretty mediocre and just boring. You're gonna forget about it. It just. I don't even understand where this movie came from. It didn't feel like anybody's passion project. It just kind of exists now. And I feel like the point of this movie was to show kind of the harshness of this time period. There are better movies that do that, though. And I feel like The Northman is a really great example of showing the harshness of a time period and having a lot of violence and things like that. I don't know. This movie is just pretty mediocre and trash. I don't know why anyone would want to watch this movie. Um, I was curious about it because I didn't really know anything about it. Went out and watched it, and it's not worth watching, guys. But so expect a review for Barbarian and and Cobra Kai season 5 coming soon. I got more videos on the way. Thank you guys for watching.